we have it. It's similar to the dash cam that I have on the sedan, where it's a hidden one. I've wanted this for the Type R. It's gonna be so good because you can't even tell that it's there. So we have, this is the camera for the rear window, and then this is the front. So should be super simple to install, and it's a Wi-Fi camera that you can do with the app and all that stuff. So you'll be able to set it up super easy on the phone. Then it has here the jumper harness, so you can plug it into the power. And then this is like a hard wire, I'm assuming, if you want to do it so like it has the parking options, but this should be fine for me. So let's get to this. I'm gonna just do the front one right now. So this is the piece that the camera replaces. So I'm gonna get this out. If I remember correctly, you kind of like, there's a middle slit here. You can pop it out, separate it there, so that you can get this piece out. So I think I was mistaken. So first, we have to pop off this top piece here. There we go. Well, actually, we didn't have to take that off yet, but you have to take it off to run the jumper harness. So, same thing. And then this, on this car, I believe it just clicks in. I don't think there's any screws that hold this. All right, so like I said, this one is all just clips. You pop off those two front clips that go here first, and then kind of like scoop it out so you don't mess this up here. What I did, I put my hand kind of in the back of the headliner through here, pulled it down this way like this. So I'm gonna install now the jumper harness that plugs into here, so I can have the wire that goes to the camera, and then I can put this back on. And remember, when you put this piece back on, it might be hard with one hand. I'm trying to fish the wire and keep it clean on the side here. But you want to scoop this in so that they land on the tabs there on both sides. Like that. See? And then there. And then you want to clip this in. So I'm gonna put these wires that are here, I want to have them kind of like go to the side of this, and then I'll be able to access them through there. So there I have this side of the camera in, so it kind of goes like this. This one goes in, actually no, the other one goes in first because it has the clips, so that side can clip on. Might be hard with one hand, so I might not record it, but you kind of just... So I noticed it was like kind of hard to put the camera on to this. I disassembled this again, and I'm looking at this is the OEM little cover that was on there, and this is the one that comes with the dash cam. You can see the tab here is a lot shorter, which is what mounts onto here. So this basically goes, I can't really show it, but this slides onto here like this. So the camera one is a lot shorter, so I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna put one side on first here and then put it on, and then try to just clip the other half onto this, because this has its own tabs to clip onto. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna put it like this, the first half first, and then clip the camera side onto this part. Mounting it with that thing on there didn't work, so I'm just gonna squish it back on there when it's on, and then go from there. So what I'm doing to make this work, this is from that dash cam thing. I broke that tab one side. There was two of those. See that long one and that long one? I ripped one side off because it was pushing out every time I put it in because it was a little bit too thick. So I already did it on this side. It goes in a lot better now. So let's start over again. So there we go. Literally after unclipping the, breaking the two little tabs that I showed you guys, one on each side, it worked perfectly. It fits good. It's not wobbly or nothing. So that tab is just a little bit too wide, how they made it. But the fitment is good. It's not wobbly. And now I just have to plug in the jumper harness, which I have here, to the camera itself. Then I have the rear camera connection, but I'm not doing that now, or probably not today. But I'm gonna tuck this away over here. Right there, should be good. As long as we still have access to the clips. So like this. Like I said, I just tuck those away back there. When you put it in, you gotta remember, you kinda wanna scoop this back. And then, there you go. So now, I just gotta get the SD card and set up the app for this. So it was super easy to set up, didn't really have to do much. Once you open the app for the camera, you press the Wi-Fi connect and then go into your settings, connect to the camera, and enter the password that the camera came with. And then once you go back into the app, it should be connected. And you can see it was super easy layout. The camera had the screen protector still on it, so I took it off there. But other than that, it was super easy. The dates and times were already set up. I guess it uses your phone's time and day. The settings, the resolution was already in the high one and all that stuff. So I didn't have to do anything or switch anything. Everything was as it should be. So it's basically, even if you don't open the app, once you put the camera in, you can just let it record from there. So it's all installed. You can see how it basically blends in. You literally cannot tell that it's on there. And that's the reason I like this type of dash cam. So let's see how it looks. I'm gonna download some of the footage that I record to see how the resolution is. The quality is actually pretty decent. Maybe mine is not a fair comparison because I do have my windshield tinted 15%, so obviously that's not gonna help with the camera. But overall, like, I feel like you can see everything pretty decently. You can read the license plates from a good distance. Obviously once you're too far you can't read it, but up close and from a little bit of a distance you can read it. And other than that, the resolution overall to me looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm sure if I didn't have the windshield tinted it would look so much better, but I'm not untinting my windshield. And this is a terrible example because my windshield is tinted, but in my case, especially since it's black, you can't even see that there's a camera there. You can kind of see it. Obviously, if your windshield isn't tinted, you would see kind of like that right there. But other than that, it looks super good. Even with the little mishap of the clips not being perfect, it was good, nice and sturdy. So yeah, to me, worth it. I like it better than having a dash cam just stuck onto there. It looks seamless. You're literally gonna forget that it's there.